No, Juanita's been trying to get in, and I'll give you right after Juanita, okay? Wait.
Hi, Juanita Gallighar. I think cooler heads need to prevail here. First of all, I've known Fred since his kids were born, which tells you how old I am, and I know he's a fair guy. But I gotta tell you people something, okay? I've dealt with things like this in my job forever. I'm with the MBTA on the board, I work with the DOT, I deal with this. When someone brings a set of ordinances or regulations or SOPs this size, of which I have printed out, there's no way you can have like a month. Usually it's 60 to 90 days to review it. And just so you know, the more decent thing, maybe not your regulation, but the more decent thing to do would be to have a group made up, an ad hoc committee of so on, of a selection of the Taunton Pilots Association, your people, of course, because it is an administrative issue, and get feedback. It's not something you can even do in a month. This is a huge document. I saw a lot of things in it that were completely irresponsible. Not that it was your fault, but as you said, you're putting the tail before the dog. As Bill said, once you accept something, and they use the word ordinance, in a municipal corporation, which we have, that's a law. Going back and changing it's a lot harder once you accept it. It's really hard.
No.
It's not an easy thing to do. And I know everybody here wants to do the right thing, but the perception has become, as you've heard a lot of unhappy people, is that it seems like a small group, which I'm sure you know a lot about this airport, are running everything, and from what I can see, your revenue here comes from fuel and from hangar rent, which is your revenue, which is your bread and butter. And at all these meetings, I've heard people say, I'm leaving, I'm going to another airport. You don't want that. I know you don't want that. And I think these people, these pilots should have input almost equal to yours, so you can work together. I know you want transparency. I hope that's what you want. But the perception is now that there's such a divide. I looked at these and I see that people have been giving power that's incredible. I mean, you can't say, I did something wrong and the people that gave me that power are gonna be the ones to judge me. There's ethics here, there's all kinds of things that go on, and it shouldn't be that way, and I don't think you want it that way, but I think it's been that way for so long that you're kind of in a rut. And I just want you to know that the proper way to do this is really, when you have a draft, is to change what you have to do. That's what the word draft means. Get the correct wording and language in there, and then accept it. And have everybody have the input, not just say, we're gonna do it, and then when we find things wrong, we'll go back and fix it, because that will go on forever. I just wanted you to know that. I think you all wanna do the right thing, but you just need to be more on the same page.
It's Juanita, no clapping. When it's not gonna be finally accepted until we get approval from MassDOT. I mean, like I said, we're accepting the document tonight, but it's not, we're still gonna be working under our old SOPs until we get the final approval from MassDOT. So it's not a final approval, it's just
Did the Taunton Pilots Association get to have some input into that with you guys?
They did. We got input from them.
Okay, all right.
We did get input from them.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead, Charlie.
Yeah, I just, she said it before I did.